Yo, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? It's your boy Rex Soprano in the building, D-O-A-G-H, and I'd like to welcome you back to the Open to Final Fight. Now, man told y'all a little fib and said I was taking a look at Final Fight 2, but I'm not. This is the Final Fight bootleg hack, which I like to affectionately call Final Fight Koryu. Now, things you may want to know. This is the Japanese version of the arcade game. I'm super serious about that, but you might be like, Rex, for real? I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. This is the Japanese version. Now, what had happened was, when whoever made the hack made it, they took the Japanese version as a base, took out some of the EPROMs from the Japanese version, put in some from the English version, and you get things like this. You'll never find that anywhere, unless Capcom wants to do it later on. That boy from the Japanese version, the surprise fix sales, or from the English version. I'm just saying. Now, the other thing that you may want to know about this hack is this, is that it also allows you to play as the enemy character. It allows you to play as the enemy characters as well, so you know it is what it is. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, as you take a look at our select screen, Guy, Cody, Haggard, you can play as Brad, Roxy, Hollywood, Andorra, and Damned as well. Now, some things you may want to know while I let this run. Now, the first thing is that because this is a hack, there are a lot of things that are not there anymore, and one of those things actually affects tier listing. Is that if you've ever played Final Fight before, it's like Guy, Cody, and Haggard can do what I like to call the AT&T, where you can do like 2 or 3 punches depending on the character, and then do a throw from like any distance. None of those characters have that, and then on top of that, none of the enemy characters can throw people either. What it does do, it gives Guy another ability he has nowhere else. He can do 4 hits to start his infinite instead of the 2 or 3 he could normally. Which in that effect, plus the stuff with the hack ass, it makes Guy a better character than Cody. Now, the next thing, everybody moves like they gotta go potty. Everybody moves like they gotta go potty. Figure I'll let you know that. And the other thing is that you can change to any of the playable characters just like you can in the Street Fighter hacks. So let's go ahead and hop into it. We'll start with Brad. Now, Brad is a great character. The only problem with this is that all the other enemy characters do it better than he does. And that's a shame because like his super, his drop kick is real good and things like that. But it's like he's outshined by everybody else who could possibly play as. Oh yeah, and that's another thing in that is that you give yourself temporary invisibility with a button. And it's like it gets you, and it's like every time that there's a string change, you get it back and you get 3 per life. So I would suggest abusing it. Now, as far as Brad goes, like I say, in a tier list, and being honest, he would be bottom because everybody else does something better than he does. He does have a glitch infinite, which I've only been able to do twice and still can't replicate, so that didn't go into effect because I can't do it normally, and nor can I show you how I did it. Next, we got Miss Roxy. Now, Miss Roxy, great character. Range on the chick kick, special hits twice. Only weakness, her pin slap at the end of the chick kick doesn't have the same range. So while you may be in range for the chick kick, you may not be in range for that pin slap, and it gets her hurt in situations that she shouldn't be in. Now, if we're talking Roxy general, Roxy leads better than Brad for the simple fact that the chick kick reach plus her special hit twice makes her beat. Hollywood. Now Hollywood, depending on how I look at it, he may be better than Roxy, he may be under Roxy. Again, it just depends on what day of the week we're talking about. Now Hollywood is way better than Brad because look at this jump kick. It accomplishes the same thing that Brad's super version does, that his special version does, but for free. But his special ain't, while it does, it doesn't really do damage, but it can knock down multiple enemies, so it is what it is. His range is real good, unlike Roxy, you don't have to imagine the range. And then his knife in some situations can hit 2, even 3 times. Next we got Big Andore. Oh, and before we get started on Big Andore, no character, and that includes the normal Final Fight characters as well, can't pick up weapons at all. Now, as we were talking about Big Andore is simply this. Because of the hack, he gets speed. Of course Andore has power. And you know, that combined makes him a real great character. His only weakness is that his special is kind of stupid. Because when you think about the specials the other characters got, like Watsy's double flip kick, and we'll get in the damned in a second, it's like Andore just gets outshined, but while that special is not a glaring weakness, it is a weakness, and it can get you killed in some situations. And finally, we're going to take a look at Damn. Now, Damn, depending on what day of the week it is, can be your favorite character, can be the character you don't want to touch because of this weird range he has. And by weird range, I mean absolutely nothing. But he does more damage than anybody else, and that may be because he's an actual boss character. But, you know, it's like that range is godly. So if I had to pretty much tier it, it will probably be Damn Andore at the top, and then a tie for Hollywood and Roxy, and then Bread and Bob. So let's see if we can work out on one guy real quick. I'm getting bored. No. Wow. I hit my own grenade. Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. Yeah, it's like another thing you may have noticed. Oh, that was dirty. That was dirty. Come on, come get weed. Please die. Thank you. The other thing you may have noticed, grenades don't affect bosses, as far as I know. It doesn't hit them and only works on normal enemies for some reason. I do not know. Now, let's go ahead and let's just get into the end of this. Now, like I say, this is a fun hack, one of the funnest hacks I've ever played. Because the simple fact that you can play as enemy characters and stuff like that, you can change. It's like, one thing you may have an issue with later on if you play this hack, you may have a hard time going back to go play Final Fight 1, kind of like if you play Streets of Rage Remake and then go try to play Streets of Rage 2 and you wonder like where all the speed's at. Well, Streets of Rage 2 is still like my favorite game of all time, so it doesn't really matter, but I figured I'd use that as an example. Now, if I had to give this hack a score, it gives it a 10. Oh, and if you didn't notice, anytime you pick up something with points, it makes you temporarily invisible. Know that it doesn't stack, because if it did, you technically be God in stage 6. So I figured I'd let you know that. But like I say, the game gets a 10 for me, just on the general principle that it's a fun hack. It's like, for a person who loves to play games as they were intended, this is probably as close as an English version of Jessica and her bra that I'm going to ever get. So, you know, I'm kind of like, yeah. But like I say, this is a great fun hack to play around with. You know, because like I say, I played it my brother came over yesterday, and I played it in front of him, and he was like, dude, what are you up here doing, Terrence? I was like, I'm up here playing a hack in front of Fight, sir. And he's like, really? Mirror match! Damn is doing. God, what the, did y'all see that? Oh, that was ugly. I knew he did damage, but for reals. For reals. For real, dog. For real. Man, on that note, on Damn just whooping the crap out of Damn himself. I'm gonna play this bonus stage and I'm gonna get up out of here. Man, y'all know who it is, man. Shit boy Triple. We get money. Holla back.